The Four Clever Brothers. A poor man once said to his 4 sons, "Dear children, I have nothing to give you. You must go out into the wide world and try your luck. Begin by learning some craft or another and see how you can get on." So the 4 brothers took their walking sticks in their hands and their little bundles on their shoulders, and after bidding the father goodbye, went out of the gate together. When they had gone some way, they came to 4 crossways, each leading to a different country. Then the eldest said, "Here we must part, but on this day in 4 years' time we will come back to this spot, and in the meantime each must try to see what he can do for himself." So each brother went his way, and as the eldest was hastening on, he met a man, who asked him where he was going and what he wanted. "I am going to try my luck in the world, and should like to begin by learning some art or trade," answered he. Then said the man, "Come with me, and I will teach you to become the most cunning thief that has ever been." "No," said the other, "that is not an honest calling, and what can one look to earn but the gallows?" "Oh," said the man, "you need not fear the gallows, for I will only teach you to steal what will be fair gain. I meddle with nothing but what no one else can get or care anything about." So the young man agreed to follow his trade, and he soon showed himself so clever that nothing could escape him that he had once set his mind upon. The second brother also met a man, who, when he found out what he was setting out upon, asked him what craft he meant to follow. "I do not know," said he. "Then come with me and be a stargazer. It is a noble art, for nothing can be hidden from you when once you understand the stars." The plan pleased him much, and he soon became such a skillful stargazer that when he had served out his time and wanted to leave his master, he gave him a glass and said, "With this you can see all that is passing in the sky and on earth, and nothing can be hidden from you." The third brother met a huntsman, who took him with him, and taught him so well about hunting that he became very clever in the craft of the woods. When he left his master, he gave him a bow and said, "Whatever you shoot at, bless you. With this bow you will be sure to hit." The youngest brother likewise met a man who asked him what he wished to do. "Would not you like," said he, "to be a tailor?" "Oh no," said the young man. "Sitting cross-legged from morning to night, working backwards and forwards with a needle, will never suit me." "Oh," answered the man, "that is not my sort of tailoring. Come with me, and you will learn quite another kind of craft from that." Not knowing what better to do, he came into the plan and learnt tailoring from the beginning. When he left his master, he gave him a needle and said, "You can sew anything with this, be it as soft as an egg or as hard as steel, and the joint will be so fine that no seam will be seen." After the space of 4 years, at the time agreed upon, the 4 brothers met at the 4 crossroads, and having welcomed each other, set off towards their father's home, where they told him all that had happened to them, and how each had learned some craft. Then, one day, as they were sitting before the house under a very high tree, the father said, "I should like to try what each of you can do in this way." So he looked up and said to the second son, "At the top of this tree there is a chaffinch's nest. Tell me how many eggs there are in it." The stargazer took his glass, looked up and said, "5." "Now," said the father to the eldest son, "take away the eggs without letting the bird that is sitting upon them and hatching them know anything of what you are doing." So the cunning thief climbed up the tree and brought back to his father the 5 eggs from under the bird, and it never saw or felt what he was doing, but kept sitting at its ease. Then the father took the eggs and put one on each corner of the table, and the 5th in the middle, and said to the huntsman, "Cut all the eggs into pieces at one shot." The huntsman took up his bow, and at one shot struck all the 5 eggs as his father wished. "Now comes your turn." "Okay, we're going back to sleep now then. Love you." "Okay."